What's up, y'all? Dave Cuts here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing an all scissor cut. So for any of y'all that have been looking to get better with your scissor work, that have been looking to work on that shear work, something that a lot of clients want but a lot of barbers don't know how to do, this video is for you. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all at the end of the video. All right, so I'm gonna start this haircut off by doing a horseshoe parting, separating the top from all the hair that's on the side. That's gonna make it a lot easier for me to cut the sides and the back and get that to the length that I want it to, and then connect the top into it later. And right here, I'm just taking all that hair that's on the side and pulling it down to right above the ear and then cutting it. And this is gonna create graduation around the whole head. So basically, instead of doing, if you guys are familiar with block graduation, where you would pretty much do the same horseshoe parting, but instead of pulling the hair all the way down to the ear, you would cut it at the parietal ridge. I'm just doing that a lot lower, right around where the ear is, so we can maintain that length on the side. Now, I want you guys to imagine if I was to pull all of this hair, after I do this graduation, if I was to pull all of this hair straight out from the head, it would be a triangular shape. The hair that's closest to the hairline is gonna be short. The hair that is closest to the U-shaped parting up at the top is gonna be a lot longer. And that's good because that's gonna give us a nice full look on the side. It's not gonna look too flat, but you'll notice once I get to the back, I do try to turn that triangular shape into a more of a flat shape so that I can kind of give it layers in the back so it's not so puffy. Now I'm splitting the top down the middle, and what I'm gonna do is just connect it to that first cut that I made above the ear on the side. That way all the hair blends in together and we don't have like a undercut thing going on. The cool thing about these longer haircuts like this, these all scissor cuts, is they're starting to become a lot more in style. People want longer hair, but the thing is that a lot of barbers don't really know how to cut hair this way. They, pretty much just know how to operate with clippers and not really how to create a nice shape with scissors and give somebody a nice, soft all scissor haircut. So if you can learn this skill, it will kind of set you apart from a lot of the other barbers. And I remember when I first started cutting hair, scissor cuts were something that was, very challenging, something that I thought, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to do this. But after a while of learning and practicing and using mannequins and watching tutorials and stuff, I was able to get it down. So right now it's still separated down the middle, but I'm trying to cut the hair on top at a little bit of an angle, leaving the hair that's closest to that middle part a little bit longer so it falls in that shape. If I was to cut it all straight, all even across, it would be a lot harder to get that middle part look. And we're just making sure that it's all layered on the back, that the hair is nice and even. Now I'm blow drying the hair. I like to blow dry with my hand first instead of using the brush, just because it kind of gives a a little bit more of like a natural look. It also helps drying the hair a lot faster. The brush is gonna take a lot longer to dry the hair. I kind of use the brush as like a finishing touch. You know what I mean? Just to kind of give it the shape that I want. But just to blast the hair real quick and get it dry, most of the time I use my hand. And what's cool about that too is like a lot of times when you're blow drying the hair, if you're using the brush, you don't really realize how hot the blow dryer is on your client's skin. But if you're using your hand, it's gonna get hot on your fingers before it gets hot on them, and you'll be able to know, okay, it's time to take it off. Now, even though this is an all scissor cut, I don't just want to cut the hair only with scissors. I am using the trimmer a little bit just to kind of clean up the edges so that he still has kind of like a sharp look, you know? You'll notice the difference between what it looks like now, especially like, look at behind the ear right there, how the hair is kind of like coming out of the line. And then once I cut it, it's gonna look a lot sharper. You see that, how we just framed out behind his ear? I'm not trying to go in too much and you know, push him back, but I am trying to clean up the shape and make it look like he got a haircut. And I'm gonna do the same thing here on the other side. Just gonna make that nice C cup right where his sideburn is. And you wanna make sure that you keep combing the hair, because sometimes if you just kind of cut it once, it'll trick you, you know what I mean? And it won't actually be, you know, all lined up properly. So same thing you would with a regular lineup. You wanna keep making sure that you brush the hair in place so that way you know you have a true lineup and not something that's gonna look different once the client, you know, washes their hair or gets out the chair. Cleaned up the back of the neck, just round it out, keep it natural. Like I said, I don't want to push it too much. And here I asked him if he wanted his front lined up. He said he did. So I don't want to push it too far back and give it too sharp of a line because it won't really look right with this hairstyle, but I do want to kind of trim it a little bit just to kind of frame his face out a little bit. And here I just face the client toward the mirror just to kind of show him the different types of looks that he can get. He could rock that middle part if he wanted to. He could do like a 80-20 split if he wanted to. Push it all back if he wanted to. He's got a lot of different options when it comes to styling this hair. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, like I said, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, share it with somebody that you know that will find this valuable. Comment below what you thought of the cut, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.